Hello to all my subscribers and returning viewers. Thank you. I absolutely appreciate you. If it's your first time joining me, most definitely welcome. I'm Matsepo Chauke, bringing you the juicy topic that you've been waiting for. Today is the re-upload of my cancer journey chapter 1. If you've been following me, you know that I'm a cancer patient. I have a cancer journey. So my cancer journey chapter 1 had a copyright. I don't know how that song was played in my channel. I didn't play that song, but it had a copyright. I had to delete it because it was not going to be monetized. So I have to re-upload it because I can't have a chapter 2 and not having chapter 1. I believe that you should know how I found out that I had cancer, from where it begins. So that is chapter 1 that I'm going to be telling you about today. So don't be surprised when you see my cancer journey. It's from the chapter 1 that I did with my cancer journey, from the previous videos that I started with when I started my channel. If you started my channel with me, you know that I'm a cancer person. I'm a cancer patient, and where I started from. I found out that I had cancer. I found out with a lump inside my right breast, and I did ignore it. So I wanted to say to each and every woman, whatever you go through, whenever you have something alarming with your body, make sure that you get it checked. Make sure that you see a doctor or go to a clinic to make sure that you see what is going on. A lot is going on in this world, most especially in these past years. So a lot of diseases, lot of, I don't know, death and everything. So if you're not taking care of yourself, you are going to regret it. You are going to leave your kids. You are going to be paralyzed because you were so much ignorant, like Precious, like Mathepo. Mind you, I was so ignorant with the lump that was in my breast. I ignored it for almost 6 months. It was not painful, there was nothing, so that's why I think that's why I ignored it. So that one day I was playing with my son. I think it was 2020 January. I was playing with my son. We're playing, and he kicked me. The breast was so painful. And then my husband said, no, you know what, it's been a week since your son kicked you and the pain is unbearable, you can't sleep and everything. Let me take you to the doctor. Then he took me to a doctor. It was Dr. Onen by Mamelodi, Zamaya Road. And the doctor said to me, you have breast cancer, without even checking or anything. And he just touched my breast and like, you have breast cancer. And I'm like, breast cancer? Doctor, cancer is for rich people. How can I have cancer? I'm not rich, I'm not white. It's for rich people and white people. So I'm not rich and I'm not white. How am I going to afford cancer? And that's how hilarious it was. That's what I believed. I believed that cancer was for rich people and for white people only. So he gave me medication that I must go and take medication for 3 days and come back. I went home, took my medication for 3 days. After 3 days, I went back to the doctor, and the pain was still there. The pain was still there, and it was painful as ever. Then the doctor gave me a letter to the hospital to do a mammogram, sauna, and everything. Because he's the doctor, he doesn't deal with all those things. I went home. The next day I woke up, I went to the hospital for a mammogram and everything. I did that, and as soon as I finished with the mammogram, the doctor told me that you have breast cancer. And I was still ignorant. My darlings, I was still ignorant. I went on and on for a biopsy, for sauna, for ultrasound, and everything. Everywhere it was positive. I had breast cancer, but I was ignorant. But the day I sat myself down after the biopsy, the pain was so extreme. I've never felt that pain in my life. The biopsy is so painful. Biopsy is this needle, this huge needle, along like this. They put it in your breast where the lump is. They pick the lump so that they can test what kind of lump is that. So it was so painful. But I took it and I went home. But on my way home, something clicked inside me that, darling, you have to accept now. You have to realize that you have cancer. And I did. I cried. I sat down and I cried. I cried myself out. I was lucky that I had my family with me. My husband was supportive. My sister was supportive. My mom was there. My whole family. I have a very supportive family. I have a very supportive family. My daughters, my son, everyone was there for me. Everyone was like concerned about me, what is going on. I received calls left, right and center. When my husband told them that I have cancer, I found out that I have cancer, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, everyone was calling, everyone was coming. My house was so crowded. I have visitors every day and it was so annoying, believe you me. Don't tell them. It was overwhelming. I couldn't believe that I had cancer. The things that I believed that was happening, I believed that cancer was for rich people and white people only. I didn't believe that I would have cancer one day, but I did have cancer. So do not be discouraged. Do not take things for granted and think that things happen to this kind of people only. We all human beings. We made of the same flesh and blood. So it's for everyone. Cancer is for everyone. Even men do have cancer. Kids do have cancer. So whatever you are going through, make sure that you go to the doctor to get it checked, to make sure that you are okay. Do not be ignorant like me. I did find out and I went until I was transferred to Steve Biko Hospital, where I found everything. You can follow that on chapter 2. Thank you, my darling. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell and a thumbs up to like my video. That was my chapter 1 of my cancer journey, a re-upload. Thank you. Bye-bye.